Back. Bad timing getting the ads right in the middle of a conversation. Shadows cannot be killed unless their caster falls. Thus, I travel without fear. We shall see about that, gets seared. Dog. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that did not work how I thought it would. Okay. Whoa. Auto predict added extra stuff. What does that mean? I wonder if this has changed from one of the
endure. Your path is mine.
One of the mods that I've had on, because I can't seem to get this scenario to work out how I want it to. Yeah, where did he go?
My lungs feel like a chimney.
Okay, so it looks like I have to talk to him. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, looks like I have to talk to him with Dakan, then send Dakan away. He pauses for a moment, then his eyes lock onto you. I bow to your honor, yet my knowledge would be as water to you. Can you tell me about yourself? I am human, an angler. I fish for memories of the dead trapped in the astral planes. What can you tell me of the astral plane? It is a no place, a place between places, where mind is all that matters. It is the home of my people. When people die, their souls flee to the outer planes. As they pass through the astral plane, their memories are stripped from them and left to drift in the silver sea. I'll give you no more answers. Oops. Can you tell me about your people? If you honor our people, how is it you know nothing of them? I want to know more than I already do. Do you think your shallow deception casts a veil over my eyes? Go. I have paid your honor with answers, and I will speak to you no more. Can you tell me about the Githeri? They are cast-off leavings. They beg for mercy. Their blood is thin as water, and their minds equally so. He bares his teeth. It is my duty and my pleasure to harry them and their quislings to a painful doom.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Can you find my memories? I can, for a price. What is that price? Okay, here. Return here in a week's time, and I shall have a memory for you.
Updated my journal.
Do not be late. Huh. Okay, I definitely think that has changed with some of the mods. And I also don't really know how to, do I really have to wait a week? Maybe we can find some place to rest and come back later in a week. Okay.
I'm gone.
Okay, well, try and remember that then for the next time we rest. I'm also curious, maybe he just like stole 200 coins from us. That's a possibility as well. In the base game, he just like leads you into an ambush.
Done.
But that seems to have changed. Okay, we'll avoid talking to Kina for
I'm
now,
gone.
and see who else is around here.
What's up?
Oh, actually, what I wanted to check. Okay, we can actually travel to our previous places. I wasn't
I'm
sure about
gone.
that. Let's do that. Oh, and we can also use this opportunity to maybe check to see how much this we can also fast travel to places now, which is nice. We don't have to wander everywhere. Okay, yeah, let's see. Oh, that's interesting. This actually sells less to him than it does to some of the other people. $4,000, but we could sell 4,500 to someone else. Okay, let's check Mebeth and see if selling to her is any different.
Done.
Tanja's Valley.
All
See how
right.
much she gives us for it.
Done.
I'm just trying to identify like who's the best person to sell stuff to. It's also possible that was another thing that some mods changed. Okay, yeah, so actually maybe the person in the ward, the lower ward that we found earlier, actually is the best person to sell stuff to. I thought for some reason I had seen someone who would buy this for 120. Maybe not. Maybe that was a different spell level that I'm thinking of.
I'm gone.
Okay, actually, let's very quickly rest here. I'm gonna go kill a couple of Abishais. But then we're gonna go, like, rest for a week and see if Kina comes back.
Done.
Yeah, so let's go
All
kill a
right.
couple Abishais here real quick. Okay, let me, priest. Okay, let me put a, let me do another hotkey here. Science strength. Oh, wait, what is this spell even called? Power 1. Sign keys.
I hear your words. I will hear you. Insert the Mon's name.
This will make it easier to cast stuff if I have them on hotkeys.
Insert the Mon's name. It is I.
And we'll do the blur.
There cannot be two skies.
I had to wake up from the dead. I'm gone.
Okay, kill this one real quick. I wonder how close I am to my next level up on anybody. I'm kind of far away. It looks like.
Done.
Although I can, like, very easily just run in and out of the house here and get more levels up. So one thing I don't know is I don't know if this
All right.
I don't know how long weeks are in this game. In Baldur's Gate, for instance, I think they're 5 days, not 7 days. Don't know
I'm
if that
gone.
holds true for this one. I may assume 7 days just so we're not worrying about it.
All right. I'm
I'm
gone.
gonna kill these guys until my shield wears off, I think. I could do one more round while I like redo the shield
Done.
before I go rest.
Done.
Alright, shield will probably go off shortly here.
All right.
Just a little bit of grinding. And there's the shield going off.
I hear your words. I will hear you.
Oops.
Balance. Insert the monster.
Wrong person to cast it on. That's okay. I had one more left in my spellbook anyway.
I'm gone.
Okay. Alright, okay, let's go wait for a week now.
Come on, you don't want to sleep out here. It's cold. Come on inside where it's warm.
Okay, there's a free place to rest here. And I also don't have to talk to anybody to rest here. That makes it faster. Okay, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7.
All right. All right.
Alright, see if they came back.
All right.
So I'm gonna check the containers while I'm thinking about
My
it.
lungs feel like a chimney.
Okay, he doesn't actually seem to be back here. That's unfortunate. Huh.
Done.
Okay, this encounter is definitely different. Without the mod. Huh. I almost want to try a slightly different encounter here than that case. Sure, I'm not like missing him anywhere. Okay, did we get like a better save somewhere by any chance? Maybe this one.
Done. All right.
Is there maybe any other way that we can do this encounter? I don't know how many more times I'm gonna try this, but let's see.
Updated my journal.
Endure. Your will be done.
Hey, Alex Echo. What's happening? We're trying
Alright.
to, playing Planescape Torment. We have a mod installed, which is changing the way that this encounter works, and I'm trying to see if there's a good Yeah, there's a different way to go about it here. Can you tell me about yourself? Okay, my memory is... can we give a trade for something else? It's a little steep. Okay, it really doesn't seem to be having an option to pay anything. Here, take this money. Return here in a week's time and I shall have a memory for you. Do not be late. Okay, I wonder if maybe I have to do like exactly a week? That'd be kind of bizarre, but maybe? Hold on, I'm gonna Google this and see if this shows up anywhere. Yemen. Turn here in a week's time. Yemen. Turn here in a week's time. Yemen unfinished business mod? Oh, Yemen offers to restore the Nameless One's memories only if you helped Anazi first. Okay, so maybe I have to do that
Updated
first,
my
and
journal.
maybe this way he like steals from me. Okay.
I'm gone.
Okay, let me make sure I like what my encounters are here, who I've like talked to here already. Halsam, have I talked to Kina here? Okay, I've already talked to Kina in this scenario. Let me see if I can get back to a good spot. Okay, what is this? Day 21, 23, 21. Okay, this is before that. Okay, let's try this.
Done.
I'm hoping we're not in trouble because we've spoken to Kina already. But we'll check. Okay, I need to step away for just a second. I'll be right back though. Alright, so it said he'd only help us if we helped her first, so let's see if we do that. You see a sickly Githsari woman. Oh. This is, I don't think should be the right portrait for this, but whatever. She is hunched and bent, and her constant coughing is obviously a source of pain to her. She holds a handkerchief that is practically soaking with blood, tissue, and phlegm to her face. She spies you and hisses. Greetings. She stares at you and speaks a few mumbled words to Dakan. Dakan glances at you and says, "She cannot understand your speech." She says she is dying. What's she dying of? Her name is Anazi. She says she used to work in a meat curing house here until half a month ago, when the illness became too much for her to bear. She was abandoned, evicted from her home, and left for dead. Speech pains her, and her illness has crippled much of her mind. Says there is nothing she can give you of value. And know that she will not recover. I can put her out of her misery. That is all. As a Zerth of the people, it is my responsibility to provide an alternative. Then be merciful, Dakan. Dakan draws his blade and waits for the woman to prepare herself. She touches the unbroken circle of Zerthamon he wears for a moment. And her face is stoic. His blade is a blur. When he has completed the stroke, she lies bleeding on the hard stone of Sigil Street. Well struck,
Updated my
Dakan.
journal.
Let's go. Okay, I do not know if that's the specific thing we needed to check. I'm gonna do one more thing here, just to see. want to check
gone.
the anything we can do for her? Same scenario.
Updated my journal.
Okay, now let's see what happens if I go talk to Yemen. Decon
Updated my journal.
pauses. Okay. He warns us about speaking to him. Trying to speak to him anyway. Let's see if this, they get into a fight. Looking for memories. What price is that? Here, take this money. Okay, come with me then. Leave this dog buddy behind. Oh no, this is gonna result in the same fight.
All right.
Okay.
Updated my journal.
Endure. In your path is
Alright,
mine.
send Decon away. Yemen, okay. Oh, here we go. How do you know this? You have the look of one such. In my profession, we see many of your kind. Who and what are you? And what price would that be? Sounds good. What do I have to do? Okay, yeah, this is new. Okay, it is a matter of a few mere coins. The price is negotiable. I ask for 100. You will determine the value of the memories I find and pay accordingly. Sounds good. What do I have to do? If I'm to bait in my hook for your memories, I will need some of the memories you currently possess. I also require a place of concentration and quiet. If you will follow me, we will journey to one such place, and I will make you whole once again. We go, with no companions. Alright, obviously this is a trap and we can get it, but alright, agreed, let's go. This encounter requires quite a lot of a very specific order of things to do. I don't know what the chances of having it show up, having it happen on a playthrough on your own would be, what the chance of that would be. The Githyanki's mood has turned into something much more ugly than its previous experience. Now, human, drop your painted shield and tell us what you have said and done for the Githseri dogs within Sigil's walls. I merely relieved a Githseri's woman's pain. You lie like a Githseri dog, human. You are their quisling and their leech. We will do you a favor by killing you. He draws his weapons. Let them kill you. Human's blade slashes across your throat, and you fall to the ground, bleeding. They stand over you, and you begin to speak again. Did he truly know nothing, Almadil? His words were those of an enemy of the people. Even were that not true, we have cauterized his ignorance with death's iron. Let us leave him here for the collectors to scavenge. We have gathered enough information on the Githseri dogs for this trip. They shall lose another fortress before their 7 day is out. The walls of Ristigor shall fall.
Updated my journal.
If you believe our knowledge is sufficient, then we shall go. Gather our warriors and let us join our war party in Limbo.
I'll take him. I'll take him.
Okay.
All right.
And we heal up because we're immortal.
I hear your
And now
path
let's
is
see if we can
mine.
go talk to Kinai. This is what I'm worried about because we've
Alright.
already kind of annoyed her by having
My lungs feel
Decon
like
here.
a chimney.
You are not known to me. Know that I have no words for you. Are you familiar with the Fortress of Ristigor? She tenses slightly. How did you come to know that name? A group of Githyanki are planning a raid on the Fortress of Ristigor within a 7 day. They are on their way even now. Her eyes dart across her face. You can feel her noting you. Know that you have the gratitude of the Githseri people. This shall not be forgotten. Sunset overhauled our traveler. I must warn my
Updated my
people.
journal.
Okay, That's what I've been trying to do for the past, like, I don't know how long that took to figure out, but finally figured out that scenario. Okay, get some proper saves in here. Okay, so who's next up to talk to? Vorden? You see a Harmonian officer. He gives you a bored look as you approach. Greetings. He gives you a bored look. Greetings, citizen. Measure 3 Vorten at your service. I had some questions. He sighs. I don't mean to be rude, but I am on duty and I have no time for questions. He pauses. If you would like information, go talk to Eb Creekness. Who's Eb Creekness? An old friend of mine. I think he considers himself to be a tout now, so he can give you the chant concerning just about anything. Where do I find him? He thinks for a moment. The last I heard, he pretty much set himself up in the smoldering corpse bar. You can find it somewhere down in the hive. Thank you. Very well. Okay, 1 second, need some water. Okay.
All right.
Alright, let's talk to Xanthia here. Okay, I have a vague memory of this this encounter. I think she wants us to play a trick on, or like steal these guys, or kill these guys, or something. Now let's see. You see a pretty woman in fine clothes. Her skin lacks the usual yellow tint of the inhabitants of this ward. She appears to be watching the 3 creatures nearby with interest. Greetings. She turns to face you, and an annoyed look crosses her face. Yes? What do you want? I have some questions. Fine. She looks irritated. Who are you? My name is Xanthia. She looks you up and down. Something else you want? What are you doing here? There's going to be a fight, and I want to see it. She smiles wickedly. It should be interesting. Fight? Yeah, see those 3 Thakala over there? She points to the 3 hulking creatures with rippling muscles. They're going to try and kill an Abishai. She snorts. The stupid oafs. I've heard of something called an Abishai. What exactly is it? It's a lower plains creature. A Bayatsu, I think. He frowns in thought. In any case, Abishai have nasty dispositions, sharp claws, and can cast spells. Very formidable. The Thakala look like they can take care of themselves. Normally, I would say yes. The Kala are very powerful warriors. She smiles slightly and leans in to whisper to you. However, I know something they don't. What might that be? Abishai can only be hurt by magic. He snickers. The Thakala will be slaughtered. I have no doubt about it. She straightens up and watches them eagerly. How do you know they can only be hurt by magic? She gives you an annoyed look. My husband is very high up in the Harmonium. The Harmonian guards are trained to deal with creatures such as Abishai. He looks away. That's how I know. My husband told me. Why didn't you warn them? Why would I do that? She smiles evilly. I'm the one who suggested the fight. Why? My husband tries to better his social standings with his underlings by drinking with them in the local taverns. Last evening, he forced me to just such an occasion. Those 3 oafs were there, boasting of their prowess as warriors. It was obvious they were in a drunken stupor. When they decided to leave, one of them tripped and fell into the table I was sitting at. He pauses. Go on. She frowns angrily. Most of the drinks at the table spilled into my lap and ruined a very expensive evening gown. So, while the Cretan was trying to apologize, I whispered to him that I only accepted the apology of a warrior of stature. If he were truly such a warrior, he'd be able to defeat an Abishai in hand-to-hand combat. You're going to get them killed because they ruined a
Updated my
dress.
journal.
You obviously do not understand the intricacies of this situation. She looks at you like you are an idiot child. I was embarrassed and humiliated in front of my husband and his underlings. He looks angry. I see. What can you tell me about this ward? Okay. Alright. Okay, before I do this, this may result in me shifting more to good. So before I do that, I'm going to check on this Grimoire Pestilential Thought. As you touch this book, you hear a voice. I greet thee, Master. How may this humble tome serve you? You can talk? That I can, Master, in many different languages. Only you should take care that none see us conversing, for they cannot hear me. And Master, speech is but one of my powers. How did Mantua come to possess you? The diseased rat mage unearthed me in the catacombs, my master. He pried me from the grip of my former master, now long since dead. He brought me to his nest so he might learn from me. His power was limited, however. It was difficult to speak to him, and he understood little of my teachings. Tell me about yourself. The question you ask is not a simple one, my master, but your servant shall seek to answer it as best it can. I am a codex of moments now forgotten, ideas now lost, and thoughts of other times and worlds. Within my pages lies the lore of forgotten civilizations. In essence, my master, and this is the only thing of import, within my pages lie power. This power can be yours, master. Give me some advice. I bestow this advice, master. Be wary of those you keep close to you. Never take them fully into your confidence, and never dilute your strength by sharing it. Many emperors I have known have done such, and I do not wish you to suffer the same fate.
Updated my journal.
That's enough. As you wish, master. Merely speak the word to me, and I shall assist you in any way possible. Okay. Before book. Okay, what can you do? What are your powers? I can grant you abilities that will allow you greater latitude in life's vicissitudes? Vicissitudes? Oh my gosh, what is that word? And I can offer advice to you. Okay, what abilities do you mean? These are powers, my master. They can improve your life immeasurably. Unfortunately, the laws that bind me, they demand a small service in recompense for these powers. A small service? Like what? The service required is a trifling one, my master. I would barely mention if it were not for the sake of the laws that bind me to these pages. The book pauses. To unlock my power, you must sacrifice but a small bit of yourself, my master. You must spill blood upon the first of my pages. This act will serve to strengthen the chain between us, and allow me to help you reach your full potential. It is a small price to pay for the spells that will come to be at your disposal. Okay, so this moves me towards evil. Alright, here.
My journal.
You cut yourself and allow a few drops of blood to drip upon the page. A strange chill settles in your bones, and you feel empty and hurt. At the same time, there is a feeling of triumph. You've learned a new spell, blindness. This is your power now, master. Know that this is but the first power that lies within my pages. Okay. Let's see if I stayed lawful good. Okay, so I gotta scroll. Whoop-de-doo. Could have very easily bought the blindness spell. Okay, I stayed lawful good, so I think I'm happy with that. Let's talk to the book again and see what it wants now. Yeah, tell me what I have to do. The second sacrifice is that you sell one of your companions into durance, bondage, slavery. This will signify the binding between you and the power, and your companion represents the power placed at your disposal. There are those in the clerk's ward I am given to understand he will aid you in this quest. Seek out Rishika, the importer. I'll think about it.
Updated my
Very
journal.
well. Okay. They presumably selling someone into slavery would be a much more evil scenario. Okay, so let's talk to these guys now. This huge creature stands over 9 feet tall. Rippling muscles support its massive frame. It seems to be engaged in conversation with 2 similar creatures next to it. Greetings. He turns at your greeting and begins to look about. After a moment, he looks down and notices you. A look of confusion crosses his features. What you want of Zerb? I have some questions. He gives you an apologetic look and shakes his head. Zerb not speak language well. Sorry, you talk Thorpe. He gestures to one of the creatures next to him. Alright, thank you. This creature is huge, standing over 9 feet tall. Same description. He looks down at you and gives you a friendly smile. What you want, Smalley? You got questions? Maybe Thorpe got answer. He smiles at you. Who are you? He smacks himself in the chest with a thunderous blow. Thorpe. He raises his arms above his head and shakes his fist at the sky. Mighty warriors, Thorpe. All Gala are mighty warriors. He places his fists on his hips and glares at you. Who are you? I don't remember my name. He nods at you and examines your scars. You got mighty scars. You must be great warrior. Like Thorpe. He frowns and nods wisely. You got hit on head too many time. Not to remember name. Someday it'd come back. What are you doing here? He barks out loud, a laugh, and smiles at you. Thorpe here with friends. He gestures at the nearby Thakola. We gonna barsh a flying lizard. He lets out a roar and begins to pound his chest with fists the size of hams. What can you tell me about the ward? He stares at you for a moment, then shrugs. Thorpe not know. Thorpe new here. He gives you a childish smile. Thorpe here for fun. Flying lizard? He nods his head and begins to make crawling motions. Lizards, you know, but it fly. He begins to flap his arms like a huge misshapen bird. Eventually, he settles down and looks at you expectantly. You mean a dragon? He snorts and raises to his full height. Thorpe good, but he not that good. Someday Thorpe went to barsh dragon. He stares off into the distance with a longing expression. Then sighs, but not this day, but not this day. Well, if it's not a dragon you're talking about, what is it then? Thorpe not remember what Xanthia call it. He pauses to think. A lizard, tall as Thorpe, walk on back legs, got wings, got claws, red in color. Think she say they call it Abishai? He pauses then shrugs. I've heard of something called an Abishai, is that what you mean?
Journal.
His eyes light up and he gives you a joyful smile and nods his head. Yes, Abishai, flying lizard. Thorpe and friends barsh real good. Thorpe be warrior of stature then. Xanthia accept apology. What's this about Xanthia and an apology? Thorpe take friends to tavern last night. Thorpe gets stinking drunk, while on Xanthia's table, spilled drinks all over her. He looks embarrassed. Xanthia say she not accept apology unless Thorpe be warrior of statue. So, killing an Abishai is supposed to give you stature?
My journal.
He shrugs. Xanthia say so. Thorpe not know. Okay. I've talked to Xanthia. She said you're going to find an Abishai? He smiles and nods at you enthusiastically. Not right. Thorpe and friends barsh. Warn him. I've learned that Abishai can only be hurt by magic weapons.
Updated my journal.
He gives you a worried look. Need magic? Oh no. I've talked to Xanthia. She told me. He seems confused at first. Then a look of realization appears on his face. Xanthia played Thorpe for a coney. She lie. Try get Thorpe and friends dead. Afraid so, Thorpe? He nods. Xanthia not deserve apology. Thorpe free from debt to her. Yes, you are free of your debt. Thorpe, thank you. You saved life. Save life of friends. He turns to the other Thakala and speaks to them hurriedly. After a moment, all three bow to you, and each hands you a pouch of coins. He smiles. You good friend. You deserve. Must be going. Farewell. Okay. I'm gonna check this encounter and don't just make sure. If I do something for Xanthia, does she give me like something way more interesting than money? Okay. Nah, looks like you don't get anything better for siding with Xanthia. Not that I would necessarily do that anyway. You see Xanthia. She gives you a look filled with hatred. You warned the brute, didn't you? Yes, I did what I felt was right. He nods her head slowly. I'll not forget this insult. Good day to you. Turns and leaves.
I'm gone.
We'll check that I've, okay, yeah. Actually haven't checked these containers. Or I mean I did, but I unloaded since I checked them. Let me go check the ones down here as well. Okay. Alright. Let's talk to Byron Pickett. Who wants to say this ruined wagon is quite useless. Amazing, very important information.
All right.
Okay, let me make sure I've talked to Vorton in this scenario. He said hello again, so I think I have. That's good. And I have trained up my edged weapons to 3. Yeah. Okay. All good there. Oops. Okay. Or where did I give that stuff? Sebastian.
Done.
Okay, let's talk to Byron Pickett, see what he has to say. You see a well-dressed, middle-aged man. He seems to be scanning over the crowd with a practiced eye. He notices you approach and gives you a quick once-over. Greetings. He smiles at you and gives a barely perceptible nod. I am Byron Pickett, moneylender. May I help you? Moneylender? He nods again. Yes, I cater to the needs of merchants. Want to start a business? Keep one afloat that's down on its luck? Or perhaps expand a business? In either case, you come to me for the funds. He looks you up and down. In either case... Oops, I doubt that you are a merchant, sir. What can I do for you? I'm a merchant. He smiles and looks away for a moment. A merchant of death, maybe, but not the kind I do business with. He frowns. If you insist on monopolizing my time, please come to the point of this visit. Questions? He sighs. Very well, make it quick. What is this place? If you mean the ward in general, it is called the Lower Ward. If you mean this particular locale, it's the open-air market. Tell me about the Lower Ward. He looks bored. It's the home of the Coven people. He gestures around him. Look about you, and you will see all there is to see. Nothing. Nothing of any interest. Then why are you here? He smiles. The one thing these mindless sods are good for is spending their money. It gives them the feeling that they are actually accomplishing something with their otherwise meaningless lives. He pauses and looks about in disdain. Go on. He shrugs. Where there is money, you will also find merchants and thieves. I help provide the merchants needed to relieve them. He gestures about of their hard... Oh, sorry. Like, the way he cut off the sentence here confused me. I help provide the merchants needed to relieve... Where there is money, you will also find merchants and thieves. I help provide the merchants needed to relieve them of their hard-earned coin. He smiles at you. You mention thieves. He helps provide them. Not I. He gives you a calculating look and smiles. Why do you ask?
Updated my
Call it
journal.
curiosity. He laughs. Such curiosity can be dangerous, even fatal if one isn't careful. He pauses to consider his next words as he examines you closely. You might want to talk to Lenny. He can usually be found south and east of the market. He pauses for a moment. Tell him I sent you. Tell me about the open air market. He gestures about the building behind him. An excellent market that caters to just about every need. He pauses to think for a moment before continuing. Nothing exotic is available. These sods cannot afford such items, but a good market nonetheless. Okay.
All right.
What are these people doing down here? No. Okay. Yeah, this guy we already talked to buy some stuff earlier. I don't think we'll sell anything more to this guy. We'll do it in the other scenario. I wonder if I could steal a wonder if I can successfully steal from him. Probably not, but let's check.
Not this time.
Nope. We'll try again once we level that up a bit. Let's talk about trades. Then you've chosen the right man to talk to. I buy, I sell, I lease rooms. I can get you nearly anything. What do you have? Okay. You have any jobs that need doing? I certainly do, friend. I have a little errand for you to run. If you'll take it, it'll net you 50 coins. All you need to do is run this handbill down to the print shop and ask Scofflaw Pen to print up 100 copies for me. Here, take it. He shoves a crumpled piece of paper into your hand.
Updated my journal.
Alright, a few more questions. Anything you want, friend. Time and words are money, so keep it snappy. Who are you and what do you do? I am Glitzper, the auctioneer. At your service. I buy, I sell, I provide services and employment. What's this place? What can you tell me of this area? This? Why, this is the lower ward, of course. Home to the Godsman, the Great Foundry, and a host of services. What you need is what we have. What can you tell me about the Godsman? Ah, the group of people close to my heart. They say we are all our own gods, that we have potential for godliness within our spirits, from the lowest beggar to the highest king. We all nurse gods in our breasts. Who could think of something finer? The Sensates? Aye, good one. A fine answer. He chuckles. What can you tell me of the Foundry? To me, the Foundry is but an opportunity. A place where all can test their mettle against their metal. Where souls meet their measures and are quenched in the water of knowledge, or shattered against the forge of truth. His voice drops to normal tones for a moment. That's what Godsmen say at any rate. Seems like everything from that guy. Alright, we're gonna go around in this direction, and I think we'll explore everywhere outside first. And then start going into the houses, although we've already gone into a couple down here. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Let's go in the marketplace that we're standing right next to. The purpose of this device is unknown. It appears to be some sort of drawbridge-like contraption. Okay. I want to see if I can talk to these guys or not. Door is locked. You see a burly, bored-looking guard. State your business, please. Just looking around, and I'm certain you won't mind passing along. May I come in? Not until you can demonstrate you have business here. Sir, I see you have more questions. Here to pick up an order. Maybe see your sheet? I'm sure I had it on me. Yes, sir, I'm sure you did. However, until you can produce evidence that you have business here, I'm afraid we cannot offer admittance. Put in an order. I am sorry, sir. We are not currently accepting any new orders due to a large project we have undertaken. Look back in about a year, sir. Thank you for your interest. Who are you? I am a guard of the Believers of the Source, sir. Believers of the Source? Why, yes, sir. Godsmen were called. Why? We are one of the 15 recognized factions of Sigil, sir. We believe that every being has within it the spark of divinity. Neither good nor evil necessarily, but potential to be divine. Beyond divinity, we believe there lies something greater. We believe that all life has purpose and a goal, and we are devoted to understanding what these goals are. We strive toward greatness with every step in our lives. Sounds important. We believe it is, sir. Can I help you with anything else? What are you doing? Guarding the gate, sir. What is this place? You are in front of the Great Foundry, home to the Believers of the Source. What's the Great Foundry? Aside from being home to the Believers of the Source, it is also one of the largest foundries known to mortal existence. Much traffic passes through these gates. We take orders from all across the plains. Currently, we're not accepting any further orders, as most of our craftsmen are working on a new project or are commissioned for the next several months on smaller orders. What this means in practical terms is that you're not getting in unless you have a receipt for work, or to pick up, or have urgent business inside.
Done.
I wonder if I can convince him about urgent business. State the nature of your requirements, sir. Oh, okay.
Done.
Alright, so let's go in the market now. These entrances both lead to the same place.
I'm gone.
Female shopper, anything we can look at here? Then coming up shortly, so I don't want to get to like a really long new conversation just yet. Maybe we can check some people's inventories. You see a large, blustery merchant. He looks to be totally hairless, and his pale yellow skin is scarred as if from burns. He looks at you intently as you approach. Greetings. He smiles at you. Greetings, I'm Cinder. I heard about you. You be the scarred, clueless fellow that be going around the wards asking questions. What can I be helping you with? You look like you have a few scars yourself. He frowns and begins to laugh. Aye, that I do. A few years back, I had me a kip set up in the hive. Some barmy mage decided to burn the ward right out of Sigil. Almost took me with it. Sick for a month I was. A month? That's not all that long. He nods, then gets a faraway look for a moment. Aye, it could have been worse. Local mage heated me up, fixed the scars and all. Could have grown my hair back, but I kind of like the look. Do you think this mage could help me with my scars? He looks you over, then shrugs. I don't see why not. Your scars don't look that bad. He looks at you closely. Aye, now who's to say? You should go talk to himself. Name's Sebastian, and he sets up Kip over by the foundry. Okay, that's the guy we already talked to earlier. And I got +2 charisma from him. I'm in need of some spells. He smiles. I think I can help you. Let me show you my wares. Okay, again. May want to do this after I can steal some stuff. Let's see, what's Click of Warding? The spell casts a shield spell, similar to the shield spell. That absorbs 3 to 12 points of damage plus 1 point per level of the caster. Yeah, so that just absorbs damage. That's less interesting than not just interesting than increasing armor class. Yeah, Tasha's Unbearable Derisive Laughter. All male creatures living with an intelligence greater than 4. Impure Touch. Confusion. Okay, saving throw negates it, but that might actually be interesting. Or this, which is just like an improved magic missile. Improved strength. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, ad break.